Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading of today, Monday, here at MadWorldTarot. And for those of you who watched the previous video that I've just done, it ended with a bit of a cliffhanger. Fluffy caught a lizard. I have liberated the lizard and restored it to its natural environment minus its tail. So hopefully it will live another day. We are here to see if the Parkles are going to live another day. Not really, no. We're looking at Mudslide Mansion today and our ownership issues in the previous reading. And now I'm going to look at this blind item on Sedan, Celebrity Days and Nights. And I'm quoting, apparently the ginger-haired one looked into having his home be an official mission/consul, so he wouldn't have to pay property taxes on the residence. Property taxes have escalated and are now $222,519. Well, dollars. So a big number. That's annual amount, as far as I understand it. Property taxes that have to be paid over $200,000 per year on Mudslide Mansion. And so I want to look at this rather amusing story that allegedly Harry tried to get Mudslide Mansion declared as some sort of diplomatic, office, consular office, so that he wouldn't have to pay. And I think we have to file this under Who Does Harry Think He Is? We've got quite a few of those readings under that category now. Interviewing all those rather famous names on his podcast also falls under that category. But we also can file it under Harry Learns About the Real World, and maybe it's rather a painful lesson. And that's really where I'm heading today. Let's show you Lunar Soul Tarot. Lunar Soul Tarot for this one, because it's a bit of a Harry tarot deck. For me, I want to say a bit silly. So there you go. Sorry to whoever designed the tarot deck. I don't use my best tarot decks here on this channel. I waste them on the Parkles. But anyway, we're going to do a little 5-card reading just for fun and entertainment, because it's tarot and that's what we do here. We read on these silly rumors and stories and gossip, and we try and find energy around them, archetypal energy, because that's what I do here. I read energy. And disclaimer in the box below. So of course you can form your own opinions on these things. And we're going to look now at this rumor. This from Sedan, 5-card reading. Harry. How much of a shock has it been to Harry to have to pay a mortgage, to have to pay tax, to have to fix the plumbing? We know he was fixing the plumbing in the cut interview. Did he really try this trick? How did it go down? Wherever he went and made this claim, I suppose the local council, here it would be my municipality, my local municipality, if I showed up and said, no, I'm a princess, whatever, and I don't deserve to pay these taxes because I'm Princess so-and-so. I know what they would say. And then how's home ownership been for Harry as an experience? First experience for him. How's it gone? Because previous reading about who owns what and who owes what, it looked quite painful. So let's see. And when I say painful, I've got the 10 of Cups in reverse as the underlying energy, right on cue. It's quite amazing. All thanks to universe, not thanks to me and sleight of hands, because I don't know how to do sleight of hands. 10 of Cups in reverse. The great dream turned sour. Not all it cracked up to be. Not a happy home. Not life in, I won't say the suburbs, because not exactly the suburbs, but life in Montecito. It was meant to be paradise. He could surf every day and ride his bicycle, which he wasn't allowed to as a royal, and smoke his weed in one of the bathrooms, and whatever else. But there's always been trouble hovering over the Mudslide Mansion, the strange stench that came, the threat of mudslides. Maybe the threat of Russian oligarchs coming to demand their money, but then, of course, he died. So, anyway, let's look at the situation, the actual situation we are reading on here. We've got the Hanged Man in reverse. That's somebody who has got a new perspective on his life as he's been fixing the plumbing and doing all those tricky things that one has to do as a homeowner, constant maintenance, upkeep, finding money for this and that, and it never ends really when you are a homeowner. And he certainly has had a bit of an awakening there. Not so much an awakening as just, oh really, this is how it is. So yeah, he has certainly gained a new perspective. That's traditionally what the Hanged Man in reverse is about. Gained a new perspective, but also now free to move and free to do after a period of being in limbo. Perhaps free to leave and go and stay in a hotel, as the rumor goes that he has done. So let's have a look and see how much of a shock was this to Harry when he realized that there were such things as mortgages and property taxes and whatever else. It doesn't end there when you're a homeowner, not at all. Was it a shock? Absolutely. 5 of Swords, can't believe it. A battleground. The 5 of Swords always depicted as that, as somebody who's been through it. And like Fluffy and the lizard, she's come back but minus the lizard. The 5 of Swords, somebody who is victorious, but they're victorious only because everyone else has been sort of defeated in a rather and rather nasty way. For him, it's been full of conflict and turmoil, and can't believe it. And he's probably had to go and fight with people. And Megan sent him out, go and fight with the plumber, go and try and get a discount, go and fight with this one, go and fight with the council. He's been through it. He really has been through it. He's emerged bloody from the fray, but it has taken a toll. And I get that picture from the Monty Python thing, you know, when all the arms cut off and the legs and whatever, and there was just a stump left, and trying to defend the bridge and come at me, I can still fight. Getting that picture of has been there. It's been quite harrowing, really has. So did he really go to the local council or whoever one goes to in Montecito and say, actually, because I'm a prince of the realm, and I'm going to start my own royal court over here in Montecito, I shouldn't be paying tax? Did he try that one on them? I've got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Pentacles is about things not going the way you think that they're going to go. You didn't get the return on your investment. It's cost a whole lot more. It's a very indirect way of saying, yes, there is energy around us that supports that rumor. 7 of discs in reverse. Upright, it's I'm saving money, I've invested wisely, it's all going great. In reverse, ooh, this was a bit of a pig in a poke. We bought Mudslide Mansion, and as I say, there was the stench. There is supposed to be on some ancient burial ground, cursed, hiking trails that go through it. I don't know what else I've heard over the years, but there are things, and of course the mudslides themselves. But so that's 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This has been a very expensive mistake. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Pretty much as the people at Spotify and Netflix are probably thinking right now, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The Puckles have been a very expensive mistake. And so, yes, there would be an incentive for going to the local council and saying, really, I'm His Royal Highness, the Duke of whatever, and Earl of Dumbarton, and Baron whatever, Kilkeel or something. And I should be exempt from these taxes. I've only just discovered these things, but now I don't want to pay them. How did it go down with the other party, the people who want the money? How did they feel it was? Are you mad? The moon. The moon is really a madness. There is a lunacy in the moon, obviously. And we're reading tarot here, and it's for entertainment, and I am entertained. I hope you are too. But anyway, this is my speculation that they've thought, really, you are barking mad there in that card. Can't believe it. Can imagine that when he left again on his bicycle or his skateboard or whatever he was on, people gathered round the water cooler, as they say, to discuss the madness. This is my opinion anyway. Outcome. How has this whole home ownership been for Harry, and is this an experiment he would like to repeat, or is it something he would like to give up and go back to the royal family and be safe and never have to think about mortgages and property tax again? How's it gone for him? Not a happy thing. 3 of Cups in reverse. Oh, can't believe it. Very sad. Took all the joy out of life. Couldn't party all the time, as he seemingly did previously, on other people's dime. Also, allegedly, he was a great one for making friends pay, and girlfriends buy their own tickets to expensive weddings on different continents, allegedly. Cressida. But 3 of Cups in reverse, this has been harrowing, a nightmare. Cut into his party time, big time, cut into his drinking and his whatever elsing that he was doing, dancing around the totem pole in the sweat lodge. I don't know where he does these things. But it disrupted the party thing quite a lot. And no, it's certainly not something that he will look back with fondness at and think, well, I learned a thing or 3 there. And now I'm a big grown-up person, and I can live in the free world and pay my way. I don't think so. But that is, of course, just my opinion, and this is just a tarot reading, and thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.